Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So there's been quite a bit of news that just came out yesterday. It actually hasn't been affecting the crypto market too much. Right now we've got Bitcoin trading at $23,300 per coin. We're still seeing that move upwards for Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market moving along with it. So even just within the last 24 hours, we're seeing a little bit of green on the charts. We are seeing a little bit of red. Not too much, though. The only altcoin right now that is really kind of solid red right now, down 2.46% in the last 24 hours, is Solana. Now, there was recently just a hack. Thousands of Solana wallet users have been hacked in a suspected supply chain attack. This one brought to us by Michael Branch here on Twitter. And these hackers have drained thousands of Solana wallets. So Solana just put up, or rather Solana Status just put up a tweet here. Engineers from multiple ecosystems with the help of several security firms are investigating drain wallets on Solana. There is no evidence hardware wallets are impacted. So reports that hackers were siphoning funds from the Layer 1 blockchain's wallet users surfaced on Twitter just today, Wednesday. Though a full scale of damage is still unknown, the Solana Foundation has confirmed that at least 7,767 wallets have been impacted at press time. So a big hack here, but despite that, we actually aren't seeing the price of Solana move too far, although it was the only altcoin here in the red at the moment, at least in the top 10. The price of Solana hasn't actually really been affected. I've got Solana USD here on the chart right now, trading at 39.48. And even within the last several hours, we did see a bit of a dip down, but now a rebound upwards. Just going back to that daily chart, you guys can see, this pattern here, very similar to what Bitcoin is doing. So nothing really out of the ordinary. The other thing that I wanted to mention was the fact that Michael Saylor has actually stepped down as MicroStrategy CEO. Company takes $917 million charge on Bitcoin. So Michael Saylor stepped down yesterday, Tuesday. He's going to step down from the job, but he's going to take another job over there, a new post as executive chairman focused on the company's Bitcoin strategy. And Feng Li, the company's president, will take over in the CEO role. So a lot of breaking news just kind of happening within the last 24 hours or so. Meanwhile, though, the crypto markets, again, not really moving too much. I guess this is a good thing, especially with the Solana case. You'd think with a big hack that people holding Solana or maybe other cryptos would be selling. So we are, we did only see a 2.62% decrease in the last 24 hours. Not terrible. I guess we should probably talk a little bit about XRP too. XRP right now trading at 37.2. So still just following Bitcoin, dipping, coming out of that level of support, right? That dip that we've encountered throughout the, throughout the first half of 2022, and even technically since mid-2021 when XRP reached that inter-year high. I'm still thinking it's a great time to buy, guys. Like I mentioned in yesterday's video, off this high, XRP is down 81%. So, commensurate with what we're seeing with other cryptocurrencies, me personally, I've got my eye on Algorand and looking to get in a position very, very soon. This is Algorand, guys, on the daily. Right now, Algorand is trading at 33 cents. And even just from this price tool that I put on the chart yesterday, you guys can see down 88%. Even now, it went as low as 90%. But right now, down 88% from that high that we saw back in November. So, great buying opportunities right now. I think if you guys are in the market for altcoins specifically, XRP, Algorand, 2 WEF coins as well, because this is where the future of money is going. Green DLT platforms, right? Out of the 20,000 cryptocurrencies that you can choose from, you got to pick ones that are going to solve problems. All of this, guys, as the future of money is becoming more and more clear. A definition, or at least Michael Greenwald's definition or proposed idea of what the future of money is going to look like, becoming more clear. This was from the Digital Assets Council of Financial Professionals, and this is a clip from a video that Fame21More did. This former U.S. senior Treasury official, he describes what the future of money is going to look like. Just listen to this.
The future of money, from my perspective, is going to be a basket of currencies, where you're going to see the 3 buckets of digital assets, decentralized finance, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Avalanche, and other blockchains, living alongside the Paxos Circle stablecoins, and then central bank digital currencies. Right now, you have 103 central banks, around 95% GDP, all in pilot stages for a central bank digital currency. I see those 3 buckets of digital assets all living alongside each other, and I see that ushering in the next iteration of a digital Bretton Woods going forward, because the future of money is that the consumer wants options. And that's where the basket of currencies comes into play.
So I'm going to stop it there, but I will link this tweet in the description. If you want to watch Darren Moore's video, you can watch it here. Basically, the thing I wanted to mention, though, was Michael Greenwald's depiction of the future of money and how this is going to be, impacted globally through central banks. As he mentioned here, he sees a basket of currencies, obviously being supported by, he mentions Paxos, different stable coins, and central bank digital currencies are also going to play a role in this. So the future of money is already being designed, and, we are holders of, one cryptocurrency that is going to move all the money eventually. Wrath of Kahneman just mentioned this partnership from Ripple partner Modular that they mentioned about a month ago, how Level is helping to make salary go further, powered by Modular. So Modular is the Ripple-enabled company, but this other company, Level, they are actually helping with salaries. Imagine a future where every employer provides their workers with the means and knowledge to own their financial lives. Since its inception 3 years ago, Level has set out to make this vision a reality. They realized early on that the concept of monthly pay was becoming increasingly outdated and irrelevant in today's instant economy, and that employers are uniquely positioned to help their workers build a stronger financial future. So these guys are actually changing the status quo for payments. Obviously going to leverage RippleNet technology through their partnership with Modular. Just down here, they say in delivering the solution, Level knew it needed an incredibly reliable, secure, and fast payment service provider. Our clients trust us to process payroll payments on behalf of their staff and take that trust incredibly seriously. So we were looking for a partner that could provide really high levels of reliability and uptime, as well as incredible support for the ability to support large volumes of payments at scale. Modular was the best company we could find in the market that could provide those things and more. And of course, Modular, a Ripple-enabled company. So, Brad Garlinghouse was even talking about this with regards to the XRPL and what Ripple could accomplish with regards to payments, payroll. I mean, the whole idea of the 2-week payroll, that was only a thing because, it's a very cumbersome process for the bookkeeper, but enter Ripple, enter DLT technology, and similar to what we are now going to be seeing, I think, through this Modular connection with the company that they are partnering with, Level. This allows people to make payments instantaneously at any point. So, you clock in for an 8-hour shift, and 5 minutes or 3 minutes or 3 seconds after you clock out, technically, because of DLT technology, because of the efficiencies, you can technically get paid, boom, instantaneously. I don't think that that's what they're doing here, but this is going to streamline the process. So interesting news there. Wanted to thank the Wrath of Kahneman for posting that. Conversely, more adoption on the XRPL. This from Michael Branch. Twitch streamers can now create NFTs and generate tokens on the XRP ledger. So Play NFT, a platform for minting non-fungible tokens, has announced that they are one of the companies to receive funding from Ripple X's XRPL grants program. As a result, Twitch streamers can now create NFTs on the XRP ledger and interact with other gamers and developers to provide their tokens utilities inside the game. It is expected to be launched later this month. So another use case here, creating NFTs on the XRPL integrated with the Twitch platform. So Ripple has been providing, grants for a lot of these types of programs. XRPL grants provided a total of $3 million in financing during a second quarter of 2022, distributed to 36 recipients. So just another application. NFTs were very popular in 2021. I think that popularity has died off, but that was a use case that I think was more novelty. We are eventually going to move into a world where NFTs are going to be more prominent, I think, and more utilized for many different applications in the metaverse, for example. So NFTs will be the future, dare I say, and creators now being able to create them on the XRPL, driving more utility and value to the XRP ledger. Great news there. So also wanted to mention this with regards to Ripple partner Bank of America. This brought to us by XRP Crypto Wolf. They are saying that Ethereum needs scalability, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about Ethereum in a sec. The Ethereum blockchain's transition from proof of work consensus mechanism to proof of stake seems imminent, with the Ethereum Foundation member saying that they recently switched, and this is going to be implemented mid-September, guys. But Bank of America said, you know what, this is just not going to do. The merge, the first of 5 planned updates for the blockchain, will combine Ethereum's existing execution layer with the Beacon chain, a proof of stake consensus layer. The report says proof of stake decreases Ethereum's energy consumption by over 99%, lowers barriers to entry for investors to generate yield as network validators, and alters Ethereum supply-demand dynamics, the bank said, referring to the system's Ether token. So these guys, namely a Ripple partner, being critical of how Ethereum is conducting these quote-unquote improvements. And if we were to just stay on the topic of Ethereum for a second, focusing on the huge debacle that is the Ethereum ICO, something that they're going to have a hard time explaining in court if when Ethereum gets sued by the SEC. I mean, I don't think any of us think that that's actually going to happen. But just listen to this clip.
I'll just read you a line from a recent piece in the Next Web. In 2019, token sales are pretty much passé. Their disappearance has led to a lack of fundamental buying pressure in Ethereum's markets. Are they being short-sighted or short, sort of looking at the short term as opposed to the longer term? What do you think?
So 2017 was pretty extreme, out of control even. There are lots of great projects, but lots of bad projects and lots of fraudulent projects, and there was this notion that you had to have a massive token launch because you only had one shot at it, and sort of the Ethereum project may be partly responsible for that too, because we didn't think that we could bring in all the techniques of the VC world and do a small raise and validate what you're building and do another smaller raise and validate what you're doing and grow your project that way. So
it's not typically how VC works, right?
There's a ton of greed, and so the SEC and just disappointment have stopped the bad projects and the fraudulent projects from happening largely, but the good projects are still happening.
So Joe Lubin here admitting that not only did Ethereum launch an ICO, I think that is well established by now, but that Ethereum was actually responsible for all these other crap scam projects doing the same thing, launching an ICO and accumulating wealth to fund their project in that way, the exact thing that the SEC wants to stop. So a telling little snippet here, wanted to thank Attack Titan for just bringing that up. And I noticed Stéphane Hubert just recently changed his avatar to, what is that, an Ethereum China logo? Kind of funny. I mean, I think it's on point. 1 month after the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, U.S. Security and Exchange Commission filed the lawsuit against Ripple, Consensus Quorum announced collaboration with China's blockchain network. So this was an article, not going to dwell on it too much, but from back in January of 2021, January 25th, 2021, we know that Ripple did get sued back in late December 2020. Consensus announces partnership with China's blockchain services network. So, the connection to China seems to be more and more apparent here. Consensus today announced the partnership with the blockchain-based service network to make blockchain more accessible for enterprises and government organizations. As part of a partnership, Consensus Quorum, an open-source protocol layer that serves as the foundation for businesses to build Ethereum-based enterprise solutions, will be available in about 80 different cities throughout BSN's public city nodes throughout mainland China. So this was just a month after that. Stéphane also making note of his new avatar here. By the way, I didn't make this logo. It's from the Ethereum folks themselves, from Andrew Keys at Consensus. Ethereum growing exponentially in China, guys. And this was back from May of 2017. So it seems as though this has been in the works all along. We know the story of how, the SEC trying to protect Ethereum and how Gary Gensler is now pivotal to this role. In the XRP community, we've been discovering all kinds of facts, exposing the corruption, so much so that Gary Gensler and the folks over there at the SEC are having enough of it. Guys, I saw this from the Average Ape here on Twitter. The SEC just changed the status of the Sunshine meeting on August 4th. That is tomorrow. And if you guys don't know, the Sunshine Act states every portion of every agency shall be open to public observation. Know something, Gary Gensler? You can't make this stuff up. So they changed the definition of the Sunshine meeting, time added. So this is supposed to take place 2 p.m. on Thursday, August the 4th, which is tomorrow. The publication date was just 2 days ago now. Agency is the Security and Exchange Commission. And the status here, this meeting will be closed to the public. And even just doing a quick Google search for what is the Sunshine Act meeting, Federal Sunshine Act requires open meetings of bodies that head federal agencies. So this is exactly what it should be, transparent, open to the public. And so the Sunshine Act states that every portion of every meeting of an agency shall be open to public observation. This mandate applies to the congenial bodies that head up federal government agencies. And guys, now we have a definition change. Sunshine Act meetings, at least this meeting, will be closed to the public, which begs the question again that the average ape asked, does Gary Gensler know something we don't know? And I mean, this petition has been gaining a lot of traction here. This from the Cryptic Poet: breaking petition seeking SEC Gary Gensler's resignation picks up pace. I don't know if you guys have caught this, but you can actually sign this petition. They were looking for 25,000 signatures. We are already at 21,023, 24, 25. Wow, it's updating in real time here, guys. So if you want to change, fire Gary Gensler as SEC chairman for obstruction of justice, not just in the SEC case, but it looks as though this crypto battle is going to be far-reaching. I will link this in the description of the video, and tell me down in the comments what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.